FightHype.com here on location at the Ferocious Boxing Gym, 6 weeks out with George Kambosos for the big anticipated fight, your American return against Maxie Hughes. On fire again today, mate. How we feeling?
Yeah, good, man. Another sparring session, done and dusted. Got two great boys, very experienced boys putting in the work with me while we, in this preparation here in Australia. Beautiful southpaw work, sharp as ever, as you saw. Very explosive, very powerful. I'm big, I'm stronger, and I'm looking forward to, July 22. But I'm looking forward to this next part of camp in the US as well, in the next, week or so when we fly over. So everything is on track. Training is on track, nutrition is on track. Everything is the way it's meant to be. The way we, put this roadmap out for this fight. Everything's great.
You spoke a lot about the American camp. Your last two fights, you didn't go to America. Before that, you defeated Teofimo Lopez and won all the belts. How excited are you for you to go back to America and train? I know we were just there recently and it was a different sort of a trip, but how excited are you to go back over there and do your camp over there?
Yeah, look, it's always good when you're home, when you had all the belts like I did, you wanted to be here in Australia, you wanted to, build this beautiful gym and put in the work here and have the media and everything here, but I was fighting here, so it doesn't make sense now. This is the first part of preparation, but we need to be over in the US. I'm headlining ESPN, I'm fighting in America, I'm trying with Top Rank now, and obviously the Bella. So, we'll be in the US, continuing what got us there originally, putting the great sparring, the great work in the American gyms. And look, I'm a big name, in the world of boxing, and especially in America, as we saw, the last few weeks when we were there. It was crazy. All the fans, I appreciate all the fans, all the love that I was shown. It's crazy, you get all these, so much fan love, so much support. It's a, guy from humble beginnings from Sydney, Australia, can come to Las Vegas, the fight capital, and have so much support and love. So I'm very excited, very excited to be back in the US, back headlining, back to where it all started, and putting that next level, that other 1% work, in the US with some really good guys. We've got some really good guys lined up for sparring. Some very experienced guys, and I can't wait to be back there.
Speaking about southpaw sparring with the two guys that you're working with today, very slick, very sharp, inside work. Another southpaw that you did a lot of rounds with, Manny Pacquiao, over there in Los Angeles. Is there a chance he might get a call up? Or?
I don't know what Manny's doing at the moment. He's a very busy man, so he was supposed to come out to the first Haney fight. He got caught up, but always shows his support, always shows his love. So he'll be definitely watching. I'll handle my business. I know what I have to do in this fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Big weekend of boxing, so many different fights in different weight classes, different genders, Australia's own Sugar Neeks, but a big one that's happening is Teo versus Taylor, Taylor versus Teo. Yeah. Teo doing the usual stuff at the moment, talking a hell of a lot. Josh Taylor very focused in. We're now 3 days out from the fight. Your take on that and Teo's behaviour in fight week? Yeah,
that's just Lopez, the person he is. He wants to stir people up. He wants to, disrespect people. But look, Josh Taylor is a serious, campaigner, a world champion for a long time, and he's seen it before. So, I'm sure he'll get the job done. But again, Lopez is a very good fighter as well. As much as the back and forth, shit that me and him talk, and it's always continuous between me, him, his dad. There's always going to be bad blood there. There will never be peace between us. It's always war. And, he's a good fighter. So we'll see what he does this weekend. But it's a good fight.
Lots of talk this week. Josh Taylor not really talking about other opponents, but Teo's mentioned you. He's speaking about Javante. He's speaking about Haney and Lomachenko. He's speaking about Adrian Broner. He's talking about all sorts of different things. Is that, he's done that before in the past and it hasn't worked. What's your take on that?
He can talk about whoever he wants. That's his problem. That's probably just his mind. I saw an interview, talking about how mentally strong he thinks he is. Maybe that's his own mental side trying to tell him that all these little mistakes that he's making. He's trying to make himself feel good, make himself mentally feel strong. But when you're talking about everyone else, when you're not focused on the guy in front of you, things go wrong. So all the best to both guys. I got my prediction. I feel that Josh is going to edge it out. But, we'll see. If Lopez beats him and takes that belt, then that's another conversation to be had.